Boys and girls, Earth Day was last week, and this is the time of year where it's spring and we start planting seeds and stuff starts growing. So I'm going to read you the story, The Tiny Seed. And I planted a seed last week for you, and I put it in a cup so we can grow our mama flower for Mother's Day, okay? All right, The Tiny Seed by Eric Carle. It's autumn. The strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny and smaller than any others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? So this is what happens to the seeds. And see, in autumn, notice the trees. They're all different colors. That means it's fall. One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up it goes. It flies too high in the sun's hot rays. It will burn up. But the tiny seeds sail on with the other. Not all the seeds make it. Some of them do. Another seed lands on a tall, icy mountain. The ice never melts and the seeds cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the other. Now they fly over the ocean. One of the seeds falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go with the other. What's going to happen to that tiny seed? One of the seeds drifts down into the desert. It's hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but it pushes on with the others. See, so they're all falling different places, boys and girls. Uh-oh. Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently to the ground. The tiny seed is not eaten. It's so small that the bird does not see it. There it is. See? So all the rest, some go to the ground, and the bird's gotten those. Now it's winter. See? Are there any trees with leaves? Are the grasses green? No, during winter we don't have that. And after the long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they're going to sleep on the earth. The snow falls, and it covers like a soft white blanket. And a hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for its lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse does not see it. Are you lying very still? Now it's spring. That's what time of year it is right now, boys and girls. See how stuff starts shooting up out of the ground? After a few months, the snow has melted. It's really spring, and birds fly by. The sun shines, the rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full, they start to burst open a little. Now they are not seeds anymore. They are plants. First, they send roots down to the earth. Then their little stems and leaves begin to grow up towards the sun and air. There's another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It's a big fat weed, and it takes up all the sunlight and the rain from one of the small new plants. And that little plant, see, it dies because this big flat weed won't let it grow. That's why we got to pull our weeds. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry. But finally it starts to grow into a plant. Over here. Uh-oh. The warm weather brings children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun in springtime. One child does not see as he runs along. Oh, he breaks one. Now it can't grow anymore. So different things kept happening to all those seeds. Only some of the seeds will turn into plants. So you have to be careful when you're outside, boys and girls. Don't run through the flowers. Oh, the tiny seed. It grew, this plant, from that tiny seed, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud, and even a flower. Okay, so the bud doesn't turn into flower. Now we have the flower. The roots are under the ground, the stem grows up, these are the leaves, and then the flower. But what is happening? First there are footsteps, then a shadow looms over them, then a hand reaches down and breaks the flower. We have one plant left now. Oh, a boy has picked a flower to give to a friend. You can give your mom a flower for Mother's Day, but you have to ask permission to pick one. It's summer. Now the tiny plant, the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It does not stop. And the sun shines, and it rains, and it waters it. The many leaves, it grows taller and taller and taller than the people. It's taller than the trees. It's taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It's the tallest flower they've ever seen. It's a giant flower. I think I planted a sunflower for you guys. It gets pretty big, so you got to take care of it, water it, and put it in the sun. All summer long, the birds and the butterflies come visiting. They've never seen such a big, beautiful flower. Now it's autumn again. See how the leaves are changing colors? The days grow shorter, the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries the yellow, red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower, and they sail across the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. The wind blows harder. The flower has almost all of its petals are gone. It sways and it bends, and the wind blows it, and the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. And once more, the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower seed pods open, and out come many tiny seeds, and it starts over again, and they quickly sail away. The end. So that's how a seed travels, boys and girls. So that's a lesson in science. Now let's practice the 4 seasons. Ready? Right now it's spring. After spring we'll have summer. After summer we'll have fall, winter. Say it with me. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Good job. Bye.